There you are, Mors. Methinks that the Lord Commander will be pleased to see you again. He's been watching for your return for a while now. Nice little trophy you have there. I can keep it warm for you.
Keep your thoughts to yourself, Grants.
I was only trying to be of service.
Mors, we were expecting you. I see you've found what you're looking for. Isn't Sir Godric with you?
No, Jor. That vermin tried to kill me. He's an imposter.
What? Tell me. I need to know everything.
Yes, and without Patrick's help, we might not have made it back alive.
This man was carrying a letter signed by Jon Arryn himself. If we find out that he does indeed serve the king's hand...
I believe the girl. Jon Arryn would never have allowed his men to attack a sworn brother.
I hope you speak the truth, Mors. You said the imposter took flight. Do you know where he's gone?
He managed to cover his tracks, but I don't believe that he left the area. He seemed desperate to get rid of the girl. He will not stop until she is dead. Or until we stop him. But that's not the worst of it. This filth paid some of our own brothers to attack us.
What?
I sent Theomar and 2 other men to the imposter's camp to ensure that no further misdeeds take place. I ran into them again on our return trip. That's when they attacked us. Apparently, our enemies had enough time to convince them to betray us as they guarded the camp.
Now that explains it. We arrested some of his men as they tarried in Castle Black without permission. I intended to deliver them to the Lord, so that he could punish them himself. The incident appeared harmless, but now I fear it might be more serious than it seemed. We must sort this out. Bring the prisoners. We found out that your commander masqueraded as someone else, so he could manipulate us and use the Night's Watch to further his own ends. A serious act, punishable by death. You are his accomplices, and will receive the same punishment.
We had no idea, my lord. We're just soldiers.
Do you take us for idiots? Why were you prowling around?
We were sent here to soften up the brothers of the Night's Watch.
Admit it! You were here to turn them!
Our master just wanted us to test the waters, to see if some of you would be willing to help us in exchange for your freedom. That's all.
I see. So you did indeed have a hand in these vile acts. Lord Commander, I believe that these men deserve to be punished.
Unfortunately, I agree. Brothers of the Night's Watch, kill these men!
May the death of these men serve as an example.
Other brothers were corrupted. It's now certain. Some have already fallen by your hand, but how many still remain? The imposter continues to roam our lands, and we cannot even trust our own men.
This painting really does honor to
The
our...
Queen has kept me waiting for quite some time.
Yes,
She must be
indeed.
speaking with
My
Valarr.
daughter will be... Yes.
Whatever happens, I will not let him wed my sister and become the new master of Riverspring.
And I suppose you'll be wanting to marry her off to young Joffrey as well. That sounds awful.
Your Grace.
My dear Alester, thanks to the information obtained by Sir Valar's spies, we have made much progress in our attempts to reveal those who would dare to conspire against the crown. For that, you have my gratitude, Sir Valarr.
Thank you, Your Grace.
I give you both free rein to track down the man who calls himself the Mother Hen and those he protects. That outlaw is in possession of important documents. Find them and ensure that he and his followers suffer the punishment that they deserve. You must cooperate in order to complete this mission. Beware of the Mother Hen, who seems to have unexpected resources.
I have located someone who will lead us to him, Your Grace. My blood-seekers are ready and await me in the city to begin the hunt.
Excellent. You will explain the situation to Sir Alester once you have arrived. Honor my name, sirs. Your future depends on it. I'm counting on you. Your success will help me to judge your worth and your devotion to the crown.
Alester, here you are at last. As you can see, Alester, I kept my word. Trade is up and running again, and your town will soon be back to its former strength.
I thank you for it, Garrison.
Mercy, I've been waiting for days.
So what? My husband and I have been here for more than a week, and yet we're not complaining.
I imagine that they're the famous blood-seekers whose merits you extol to the Queen.
That is indeed them. Yonder Zeal and Wex, whom you see here, are my lieutenants.
If I were you, I would be more worried about their daggers than my enemies' weapons.
And you would be right. They could turn against me at any moment, but they are aware that it is not in their best interests. One never knows. A man of honor might have an attack of conscience at just the wrong time, whereas my bloodseekers never hesitate. That is precisely what makes them so valuable.
So, all they need is a generous offer, and they'll cut your throat in your sleep.
How much would you be willing to offer, my lord? You would need enough to pay all of the Bloodseekers. A single assassin would have no chance against Sir Valarr.
Aye, the two idiots who gave it a try came to a bad end. There's no point in accepting a fortune if you die before getting it.
I have rarely seen a better demonstration of loyalty.
Right. Well, it is time to take care of the Queen's request, and it begins here, in this potter's workshop.
What does the potter have to do with the man we seek?
The Mother Hen does not carry this name by chance. The man has many protégés in King's Landing. One of them is a potter's apprentice here. He is named Harry Waters. He is a bastard. My spies reported that the Mother Hen's men watch him closely. Let's go rough him up a bit. It should get the Mother Hen to come out of his hole. Jon, tell us what you have learned.
Young Harry is working here now, I am sure of it. On the other hand, he is not alone. The shop is full of apprentices. Old Jeremy loves the company of young boys, from what I've heard. What shall we do with these other sweet lads?
Kill them. I won't have them running around talking about what they saw.
Then it would be best to start by not killing anyone. When swords do the talking, things quickly get out of hand. That Harry, does he know you? Does he have reason to be wary of you?
Not yet. Why?
Then let us simply ask to speak with him. Let us bring him to a private place and take care of this matter without touching his companions. Their deaths will bring us nothing.
I always forget what a delicate constitution you have. But perhaps you're right for once. You three, stay back and let Alester talk. If the Potters get restless, you'll know what to do.
Let's go.
My lords, what an honor your visit is for me.
I am Jeremy, Master Potter. I own this modest establishment. How might I be of assistance to you?
Dennis, go fetch wine from the trial for their lordships. Move it!
Yes, Master.
The wine will not be necessary, thank you. We would like to speak with one of your apprentices, a certain Harry Waters. This is where he works, is it not?
Harry? Yes, he works here, but has he done something wrong?
No, do not worry. One of my servants had a quarrel with him recently regarding a gaming debt. This situation is embarrassing and I would like to see it dealt with before leaving King's Landing. I would like to give compensation to your apprentice myself.
That is very commendable of you, my lord. I'm certain that Harry will appreciate it. Unfortunately, he's not available at the moment. He's not here. But I will tell him of your visit, never fear.
Do not mock us, Potter.
There's no need for that. What is wrong with you?
This old goat is dripping with fear, Alester. He won't give us the boy if we ask nicely.
Is there something wrong, Master Jeremy?
Dennis, don't get involved in this.
Sirs, your hostile manner is unwelcome here. I must ask you to leave.
You'll be less talkative once I've cut out your tongue. And you, old man, maybe you'll be more talkative after this.
No, please! No! My apprentices! Why? What did they do to deserve this?
It's Harry that I want, you old madman. Was he one of them? No? Where is he?
In the workshop. Behind the door.
Good.
Did you have to do that?
This wouldn't have happened if he'd given us the apprentice right away.
I see. Let us go fetch the boy and be done with it.
Get back, murderers! You will not touch a hair on that child's head!
Ha! The death of the Potters finally got you to come out of your hiding place.
Lord Waymer, what's all this? Who are these men?
They're coming for you, Harry. Stay inside, you'll be safe.
We'll see about that.
Harry, go back to the hen house immediately. Warn the mother hen.
Stay where you are, child.
Run! We can't lose sight of him.
Away, rascals!
Do you really believe that? There! He didn't get far.
He's almost off.
The kid left us behind. Hells!
Complain as much as you want. It won't make him turn around. I hope you have a backup plan.
Do not push me, Alester. I am not in the mood. Let us return to the Potters. Perhaps my men managed to hold onto a prisoner. If so, we still have a chance to track them down.
Sir Valarr, were you able to catch the bastard?
He managed to get away from us. What is the situation here?
Other men of Mother Hen fell upon us. They scattered once they realized that the child is no longer here.
Are there any survivors? Perchance they have some information.
There's naught left of most of them except blood and guts, but one still seems to be in one piece over there.
He will do. I'm searching for your master, the one who calls himself the Mother Hen. Tell me what you know.
Go fuck yourself.
You are not dead yet. Before you die, you will talk. The hen is hiding in an old inn that the men call the hen house. It's not far from here.
Move it, we're almost done with this matter.
May the master welcome this soldier to his light.
There is the hen house. Our hunt is coming to an end. Dizil, I hope that my bloodseekers are ready.
Yes, sir. They are surrounding the house as you ordered. They will kill any who attempt to flee.
Perfect.
I saw movement behind the windows. They know that we're here.
They were expecting us. Do you smell that, Alester? It's the smell of fear. The hen got his foot caught in our trap. Right now he must be cursing his own stupidity.
You're drooling with pleasure.
Why not? This is a moment to be enjoyed. My enemies are about to stumble and their fall will increase my power. It is sweet nectar to one who lives by his sword, Alester. It is my honor.
Attack!
Sir Godric, there you are.
Come! Come closer so that I may see your faces more clearly.
Godric. So that is the name of the man hiding behind that ridiculous alias.
Ah, the bastard tracker and his band of miscreants. Our dear queen ended up releasing her dogs.
I'll make you regret your words, old man. It will be my pleasure to slit your throat.
My master will know what happened. He will have your heads planted on spikes. And be certain that Cersei Lannister will not escape this unscathed. Her betrayal will not go unpunished.
The Queen wants your head, as well as those of your protégés, and I have promised to give her that pleasure. I care not whether your rubbish master knows it or not.
I serve Lord John Arryn, Vermin. There will be no place for you to hide in all the realm once he knows of your crime.
The hand of the king?
No matter. It is the winners who write history. No one will ever know who came here. I will make sure of that personally.
As for you, sir, whoever be your master, this is where your road ends. That is the Queen's will.
Sir Godric, escape through the cellar. We will take care of these assassins.
May the warrior protect you, my friend.
We will meet again on the other side. Harry, follow me.
He must not get away. Kill them all!
Master above, have mercy on us! How many of them are there still?
It's that Godric we need. Wex, get the others and go upstairs. Stop Mother Hen's henchmen landing on us again.
My pleasure, sir.
Let's go and take care of him.
Those underlings are wasting our time.
You are very persistent, but don't think that I shall fall so easily. A little wildfire will perhaps cool your ardor.
Wildfire? That pyromancer's piss burns everything it touches. A drop can transform a man into a human torch.
I know wildfire, Valarr. It is nothing but another of my god's incarnations.
And that is how the Queen declares war upon her king. Truly a bleak day for the Seven Kingdoms. The rebellion, the trident, all that we've suffered. All of that for this?
You chose the weak side. It's a bit late to realize it now.
I won't let you out of my sight, rogue. I will be here laughing when the stranger drags you to hell.
Indeed. You can act as a whore for my men there. We are not finished, Alester. It is the bastard's turn now.
No, please stop by the Seven. Do not hurt me.
You certainly gave us the runaround. You had your chance, but it couldn't last.
Why are you doing this? What do you want from me? What have I done?
We are here because the Queen wishes it. Don't take it personally. Go on, Alester. The honor is yours. Try to distinguish yourself for once.
I'm sorry, my boy. I would have preferred for things to be different.
I do not understand. What could the Queen possibly want with me? It makes no sense.
We all walk amongst the shadows, my boy. All will be clear once you reach the Master's light.
Oh!
Death is still death. Your hymns won't change a thing.
I will do what I have to do in order to get back my titles, but in my own way. Keep your taunts for the underlings you keep company with.
Don't chide yourself, Alester. I will obtain River Spring, like I obtained the Queen's favor.
Everything is finished up there, Sir Valarr. There's not a soul left alive in this whole bloody place.
Good. Pillage as much as you want, but if you find letters or documents, let us know.
My thanks, sir. I will let the other Bloodseekers know.
We have nearly finished, and you've been nothing but an irritant to me, Alester. I couldn't have taken much more of your company.
Your words are as empty as your sense of honor.
What do you know of my sense of honor? You, who ran away from your duty.
Don't play that game with me. You know what I speak of.
I see that you have still not gotten over your mistakes. Enough idle chatter. We need the documents that the Queen requested. I do not wish to remain here long.
So this is your personal army. They look like crows on a battlefield.
This chest is horrible. There's no way to open it without the key. I would bet my life that it contains something important.
This would appear to be what we seek. Let us see what this Godric was hiding. Letters. So he wasn't lying. He did have orders from the King's hand himself. Ah, Here is something that will no doubt interest the Queen.
What have you found?
I was tracking down a girl who vanished just as I was about to close in on her. This document details what happened to her. It surprised me that she escaped me so easily. John Arryn was behind all of that. He sent her to hide in the north, and it would seem that this Godric was supposed to join her. Jon, someone must go to the north and get that girl. The Queen wanted her head at any cost. You are my best spy. I would like you to go in person, take a few men and go to Castle Black. Pretend to be Godric Donnelly. That whore will more easily come out of her hole if she thinks she's found her protector. Send me a raven as soon as you have located her. I will go meet you and take care of her personally.
Understood, Sir Valarr.
It is time that I return to the Red Keep to report to the Queen, Alester.
Don't think that you'll see her without me.
Indeed. We will meet again at the entrance to the throne room.
So what?
You certainly took your time. 1 second more and I was going to see the Queen alone.
You didn't think I'd give you that pleasure, did you? We're off.
Watch doesn't help. I'll lose everything.
That sounds awful.
And why not? You're so dull, my dear.
Ah, my brave knights have returned.
Your Grace, the mission you gave me has been accomplished. Furthermore, here are the documents that you asked for.
Perfect. I note that you managed to cooperate finally. Let me see that. So that wretch is in the north. Good. Now, let us speak of you, sirs. I have had news of your hunt's progress. Your escapades throughout the city are already a source of much talk. I would have appreciated a bit more discretion.
Forgive me, there were many men standing between us and our objective.
I see. I shall attribute that to your inexperience in the matter, sir. Do not let this happen again. I'd rather not have to get rid of you. But after all, this commotion revealed our enemies, did it not? Without that, I imagine that you would not have found out about this mother hen. On that subject, I heard tell that Lord Alester insisted on resolving matters peacefully at the Potters. Is this true?
Indeed. A massacre would have been useless. I deemed that we could arrive at our ends without killing innocents.
I appreciate your frankness. But those Potters sheltered our enemy's accomplice. They were guilty of treason, even if indirectly. I would have liked for them to pay the price. Really, I imagine it would have been better to spare them, if only to avoid drawing too much attention to this whole affair. What matters is that our enemies have been destroyed for good.
Consider it done, Your Grace. The mother hen, whose true name is Godric Donnelly, will cause you no more problems.
On the other hand, you must know that the man served the hand of the king himself. If he hears of this, his reaction may be detrimental to your cause.
Do not worry, my good fellow. Lord John Arryn will learn nothing of the kind. The hand of the king is dead. I heard of it just a moment ago.
Proof that destiny sometimes does make our lives easier.
Of course, if John Arryn had heard this story, he would have caused problems for us.
And concerning River Spring, Your Grace? Have you made your decision?
Not yet, sir. Your collaboration is not yet finished.
Your Grace, I had thought to fulfill my contract by eliminating the enemies of the crown.
You thought wrongly, Sir Alester. In light of the letter you brought to me, there still remains one person for you to find. The documents that you've brought me will enable us to continue our search for the young girl that you allowed to escape, Sir Valarr. This information leads me to believe that she was sent north, somewhere close to Castle Black. Her name is Jane Greystone. I want you to return her to King's Landing, dead or alive. Use whatever means you like. I care not. It is now up to you to prove how determined you are to become the future master of River Spring. Come back to me once you have taken care of the young girl. Not before. You may go.
Unfortunately for you, Alester, one of my men has already left for the wall. That is a race you will not win.